So, ladies and gentlemen, it's once again me, your borderman NJ to the city with the number 2 and T. Yo, let's go. So, I'm literally right here watching television with the Wander channel on. I think that's what it is. I know it just says Wander on the side of the screen, so I'm guessing it's a channel called Wander. Um, which also just inspired me to look it up on YouTube, so I'll watch more of their videos. I don't know if they're well. Oh my God, looked it up, and it pretty much said, a Jacksonville media group. So I'm about to say I don't know whether they're exclusively based in Jacksonville or or whether they go far, far wide and beyond. But I just looked it up, and it said, Jacksonville Media Company. And it makes sense, I mean, watching it on this TV, I mean, Jesus is just, it's just awesome, it really is. you know, um, it really is awesome. And I mean, like I say, when I was younger, when I was younger, I didn't have, you know, I was so hungry to be around my cousin, particularly that I had been so close with since I was a child. I've been so hungry to be around him more on an everyday basis um, that I wanted to move down to Mississippi, where I have family at. We have family really everywhere, but particularly Mississippi, the home ground of which they originated from, and so on. And I was so hungry to be there with him and chill more with him on an everyday basis, that I was willing to forsake everything that my hometown, my home city, my home state has to offer, and so on, you know and watching stuff like Wander right now, let alone let alone just doing my own independent research that I've been doing for years, and talking to people because I'm a people person, just inspires me more and more to be like, oh my goodness, you know, there's so much here, there's so much everywhere, and if you can be a part of this in some type of God first way, be a part of it. Don't run from it. This is history in the making every single day. This is, dare I say, the top of tourism. This is, like you have your own little, mega tourist destination in your own backyard. Right here in Jacksonville, let alone right here in Duval, St. John's, and more. You have your own little tourist hotspot right here in your home state. And considering the fact that I don't care about race, you can again mingle with anybody and everybody and fruitfully get along, again, the right way with the right people. You can get along the right way because you'll quickly find the right people, especially with my faith. You can get along quickly right away, as you will quickly find the right people right in front of your face. And God will just bless you once again of where you need to be, to see the people you need to see, interact, have the connections, build a family, and grow community. And I want people to understand, as I was talking to my auntie last week, more specifically, if not just earlier this week. No, actually, no, that was last weekend. Talking to her on, I think, Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, it was Saturday, if not Sunday, one of those 2 days. I want people to understand. No, actually, no, that was Sunday. That was Sunday. I want people to understand this about who I am and, what not only Jacksonville means to me, but let alone just what the entire states and surrounding areas mean to me. I am NJ to the City. Again, if you don't know much about me, please feel free to look me up on Google. Feel free to listen to my music. Feel free to watch as many videos up and down this channel. Feel free to look at my social media. Again, NJ to the City with the number 2 on Twitter, on Instagram, and so on. And you're going to see exactly who I am, and you're going to see, what I represent. You're going to see exactly why I'm so thankful that over the last couple years, if not more than a couple years, I've grown more older, smarter, cleaner, and wiser of, where I come from and why I'm here and, and why I need to be thankful, for it and just continuously grow and build with it and learn from it and so on. And, yeah, I'm from the Sunshine State. You could even say I'm from the Sunshine City in Jacksonville, aka the River City, and so much more. You know, went to high school out in St. Johns County at Allen Denise High School, and I'm just again sitting here watching the Wander Channel, and I promise to God, this is again what I mean when I say that God bless other, God bless all the other places around our country and world that has, again, tourist hotbeds. But this is my tourist hotbed. This is where I'm from. I was locally born, grew up and raised, and I'm going to take as much godly pride in this as I possibly can until death do me part, etc., until God calls me home, God calls me to his kingdom and so on. And, I love y'all, and I really hope that everybody can truly understand. I mean, all you got to do is do your research and be willing to have the conversations with people, And I'm not saying, and especially specifically if you're somebody that isn't a high vocal person, or someone that isn't like myself, you're not a, crowd person, because, I'm good with crowds. I'm great with crowds. I love being in front of people, giving speeches, preaching, rapping, singing, doing my thing, let alone just giving a few announcements about whatever. I love doing it, let alone a crowd of people praying with each other. I love doing that. That's, you could say my superpower, and that is my gifts from God, etc. But especially if you're not someone like myself who likes to be up and around, in people's faces and getting to know people, because fam, what do you live for if you're not living to, get to know some people? Not everybody, but some people, and just live some life. And, and especially while life, definitely today's time more than ever is short, live some life and enjoy freedom with Christ. Especially if you're not somebody like myself who definitely, I would say thrives around crowds. You don't have to be me. You could be yourself. If you're somebody that, again, likes a small circle, be with your small circle. If you're someone that only chills with one extra person, chill with one extra person. If you're someone that even likes to be a loner, but still open to having conversations, and having those, people in your back pocket in case you do need them, do whatever God first fits you the best. But don't just live your life thinking that you don't need purely anybody, like in terms of like thinking that just separating yourself off from society is clean and good, when you really have an opportunity to enrich your life with other people's life, to a heavy extent. And I'm pretty sure that does make some sense. Again, no matter where you're from, try what you can to enjoy some hospitality, particularly down here, some southern hospitality, and if wherever you're from doesn't already have some hospitality, try to make it, have some hospitality, because we really need to, no matter where you're from on the planet, we need to do what we can to godly band together and take pride, more pride, let alone American pride, in our families, our country, our communities, our habitats, our environments, and just live life the abundant way, or as abundantly as Christ have created it for us. I mean, I'm just again watching Wander, and I'm like, this is beautiful, this is wonderful. I mean it when I tell you, like I say, you don't have to be me, but please, for the love of God, do something, learn from somebody, gotta say, get out of your comfort zone and see where God takes you. That's probably the best way I could alleviate it. Get yourself out of your comfort zone, and and take pride for who God created you to be. Take pride of some of the wonders of the world. Get out of your comfort zone and let God take you for a ride. Let life take you for a ride. Trust me, if you do that, if you learn to let go a little bit and so on, trust me, you will find yourself happier, kinder, savvier, sweeter, more empathetic. You'll find yourself absolutely living again. You'll find out a lot more about yourself than what you originally thought. Now, like I said, I'm not quote unquote, I am a genius with some things, at least a self-proclaimed genius with some things. But I'm not trying to tell you that absolutely 100% I know everything and everybody. But I know that when I look at channels like this, that I do my own independent research and I go out and talk to people, I cannot help but know and believe and think to myself how good God is, how blessed I am to be where I'm from, and how I just want more of this because this is, I say, where, this is what God blessed me with, and this is where God blessed me to be, and this is where, a majority of other things that I can, I can fish and trail with that route, I don't know what the heck I just said, but I think you can you can kind of get what I'm trying to alleviate here. I mean, I'm born and raised in this state, born and raised in this city, and I think y'all can understand what I'm saying. It's easy to be distracted, because things are not going your way, and think to yourself that this is not where God meant me to be, when it comes to, like, again, where you're from. But when you, like I said before, when you take a load off and you look at your surroundings, you realize to yourself that, again, this situation might be BS, but the lifestyle that's around me, in my city and in my town and in my state is, again, very abundant, and it is a lifestyle that I should be thanking God for, let alone a lot of the things that, I mean, it's so many different ways I'm trying to phrase it, but I just can't seem to get the words out of my mouth. But I think y'all understand what I'm trying to alleviate to you here, because I am from Jacksonville, Florida. I am from Duval versus all y'all. I'm also from St. John's. I'm from the surrounding metropolitan areas of Jacksonville, Duval. And I want to just continuously keep on growing with the community. I want to keep on building the family, and I want to keep on doing what I can to be a God first staple in the community, which is also what NJ to the City News is for. But other than that, I hope that y'all get it. I hope that if you don't get it, like I said, I think I got so many other videos around my YouTube channel. You'll get it eventually. Let alone if you don't, again, feel free to hit your boy up, and we'll have a conversation about it. Because, like I said, I'm all up for being your tour guide. Being your tour guide around Jacksonville, around Florida, and let's learn, let's build, let's grow with the community, and let's learn, let's build this family, and grow the community together. And so many other things that I can name. If I haven't named them in this video, or haven't said them as fluently as I wanted to in this video, I know I've said it in other videos. And I just definitely want to also let you know that eventually, somewhere down the line, this school year, this year, 2021, somewhere down the line, I'm going to, start making a bunch of my own independent, acting skits, specials, commercials, and more, to again advertise and promote all of what my state has to offer, all of my state, my county has to offer, let alone, my county, my state, my city, the surrounding areas. You get the point, let alone what the whole United States has to offer, and so on and so on, because I am NJ to the City. I would say I have some acting skills. I'm very talented, and I can sell anything. Don't doubt your boy. And I definitely want all growing up kids, to understand that, things might not be going so glossy in your life at the moment, but trust me, where you're from and or where you've now migrated to loves you very dearly, wants you to be a part of this life abundantly. And trust me, more than not, give it some time. Things will look up. The sun will shine shinier. Yeah, shinier. The light will shine. Oh my goodness, you get the point. And trust me, you're going to enjoy where you're at. And hopefully, if things are done the right way, you'll never want to leave, because you'll realize exactly, or you'll see exactly what I know, that wherever you live, around our state, it's a paradise. It is a paradise. It's a winter wonderland. A winter wonderland in the summer. You'll realize how blessed you are to be in the state, let alone in our surrounding areas. And so on. Now, that's not to say other areas don't have their high crime, high traffic, high violence and yada. It is not to say we don't have our problems. We do, but we need to work together and band together as a community to drive those rates down as we work together with the community and find out what everybody needs so we can all enjoy this abundant life together. Nobody has to be left behind in the shadows. That's how we do that. So your boy, man, NJ to the City, out. More coming soon.